So they'll say things like, no females can cook. I bet you can't cook. I'll be like, yeah, you're right. I can't. I burn air.
They don't like to marry women who can challenge them because a lot of men do not want to be corrected. They don't want to improve. They just want to remain the way that they are.
Hey guys, it's Jay. Welcome back to More to Life. Now today we're going to get into this one, but before we get into it, I ask that you please like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to click the notification bell to ensure you get all my videos as soon as I release them. Now I got one for you today, right? It's women saying men are trying to treat them like doormats because they want to know they can cook. Right? And it's pretty much going to be, this is why men are leaving for greener pastures. Leaving for the shores. Jumping on those planes and getting out of here. Let's hop right into it.
A lot of men use what I like to call the doormat test. And that's an initial test to see how far that they can push you. So they'll say things like, no females can cook. I bet you can't cook. I'll be like, yeah, you're right. I can't. I burn air. I burn water, baby. And then they'll reply and they'll say, like, surely you're able to cook something like breakfast, And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right on that one, though. Said I cooked cereal this morning. It was a really good bowl. Like, come on now.
So, since when did a guy ask saying, I bet you can cook? Is a doormat test, right? This is only something modern women can come up with. Or doormat test. But you know what though? You know what? I gotta step back for a second. Cause her energy comes off like she's 20 or 18 or 17, right? She comes across very young. When she's talking about I can burn air, or it's just crazy. And guys saying I bet you can cook something. Well, of course the guy is gonna say that wanting to know, and the guy could be older, but can't be a guy past 30, right? Bet you could cook something that sounds like a very childish conversation, but still, a doormat test? How is this a doormat test? How is a man wanting to know if a woman can cook a doormat test? This is the thing now, guys. This is a modern woman thing, right? Women pretty much don't want to do anything. Doormat test if you want a woman to cook for you, but at the same time, the traditional woman has left, and then they want a man to be traditional and approach them when a guy is approaching them saying things like, oh, I bet you can cook this, I bet you can cook that. Now they're trying to doormat test them, but they want traditional men. They want men to approach them again. And then women are wondering why guys aren't approaching anymore, right? This is why. This is clearly why. And she kind of looks like she could be from like a Middle Eastern country, but probably not with the way she's talking about doormat tests. But anyway, guys, it says men using a doormat test get hip, ladies, and warn another woman about it. This is nuts. But anyway, guys, I got another one. I got to keep going because this one right here is ridiculous. Let me keep going now.
Why a lot of men love to marry women who are below them is so that they can cheat them and oppress them. They don't like to marry women who can challenge them because a lot of men do not want to be corrected. They don't want to improve. They just want to remain the way that they are.
Marry a woman that can challenge them? Who wants to marry a woman that can challenge them?
It's so that they can cheat them and oppress them.
You get challenged by a man, not by a woman that's your wife. Let me keep going.
My name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO, your #1 certified relationship and mental expert. Now, you get to wonder why these men constantly say, I'm looking for a woman who...
So, she's a relationship and mental expert. I wonder if she's single, right? Maybe not, because you know what? Some is going for her nonsense. And this is what women have to look forward to. Women talking about challenging men as a relationship expert. And so many women wonder why they're single.
who can bring value. I'm looking for a woman who can bring something to the table. And when it's time to get married, they run away from that beautiful, independent woman that can challenge all their bad attitude and go and marry all the 2K and 1K girls. Why? It's because they want to marry a woman who can overlook their bad habits. A lot of men have bad habits that they don't want to change. Yes, that's the honest truth. A lot of men still want to stick to their norms, their cultures, their religion. They still want to be the way that they are. But they want every woman who comes into their life to change, to become a wife, to become a mother, to change their outfit, to change.
What you mean their culture, their religion? If a guy believes in God in a certain way he believes in it, most likely he's not going to change that. But anyway, let's keep going.
Look to change their career, but they don't want to change. So the easiest way for them to achieve that is to marry a woman that they can oppress. And the only way a man can oppress you is when he feeds you, is when he gives you money, is when he clothes you. That's when he can order you and control you. Yes, there's a difference between a wife and a maid. Many men actually marry house girls. They just give you the title of a wife to cover up. No, what you are is a house girl. It's because they know that you cannot challenge them. You can't even ask them, where are you coming from? Yes, if you ask them where you're coming from, they will kick you out, beat you blue black, or abuse you verbally.
Men definitely don't want women to challenge them, right? Those same women that have challenged men have divorced them, right? When things are not going right, or when they feel like they're done, what do? Irreconcilable differences, right? I'm happy I haven't been through that. And I'm not going to go through it right now where I am, right? My wife right now is folding clothes. Right now as we speak. But is it a situation where I don't want her to challenge me, right? She challenged me in an intellectual way, not as far as, I challenge you and you need to do this, you need to do that. But we work together. Men are looking for a woman to work with them, not to challenge them, right? If it's a challenge that I want, I'll ask a woman for it. Men don't want to be told what to do. That's what she means by challenge. That's not challenging. A man don't want a mother for a wife, right? Who wants a mother for a wife? So, women like her keep women single. It's kind of like when you are married, right? Or when you want to get married, you can't get advice from someone that's not married. It even recently happened with a Filipina, right? Contacted me and my wife, talking about her situation. But you know what? She contacted the right people. You want to know why she contacted the right people? Because we told her the right thing to do. And you know what? Now she's married. Because she planned on marrying a guy. Now she's married. Getting advice from a woman like this is what's going to leave modern women single and alone. That's why so many guys need to travel to different places, right? Because, of course, a guy wants cooperation. Even if a guy's not looking to get married, he doesn't want to deal with it, right? Younger guys are leaving because they don't want to deal with this. And it's happening because women like her, she looks about, 40, 45, 50, is coaching the youth. And gloating about, single. She didn't say single, but, pretty much saying like, a boss bee. That's her, right? Let me keep going.
So they choose their clients. They choose the people that they marry. And that's the reason why you're wondering, how come this man complain about the same things that he married? Every time he's complaining about his wife, yet he never gets to leave his wife. But he's in love with his girlfriend. He's in love with his...
So beat you blue black, all right? Why would a woman stay with a guy to beat him blue black? She said, it seems like she's saying that from experience, right? She's been with a guy before that beat her blue black. You want to know why that happens? Because she got with a guy trying to change them, right? That's what happened. She got with the wrong guy, trying to change him, challenging him, and raised up at him, probably. Some women do that. She comes across like that woman. And then she said, beat you blue black. Okay, why does this guy have to beat you blue black? Same reason why, you blame getting beat blue black. Or most of the guys out there, the same way that women say, guys are just leaving us with kids. When it's a small percentage, like 20% of the men doing it. Same thing here. They beat you blue black. There's not a whole bunch of guys out there beating women blue black. Right? Let me keep going.
Side chick. It's about control for them. Many men have not learned how to upgrade themselves. They've not learned the true meaning of love, because a lot of men don't know what love is. A lot of men see love as control. They see love as ownership. They feel that when I'm coming into a woman's life, I'm coming to own her. I'm coming to possess her. So that's the reason why the title marriage is becoming a problem to all of us, because relationship is sweet. We are friends. And the moment we get married, you're acting like a boss. You want to come and be lord over me. No, that was not what we did in the relationship. That's the reason why a lot of men will prefer to go for the 2K girls that they can feed, manipulate, control, because they don't want to be corrected. They don't want a woman that's going to challenge their bad attitude. Challenge does not mean physical fight or blow. They don't want a woman that's going to ask them questions. Where are you coming from? They don't want a smart woman, because not a smart woman, you cannot lie to her, you cannot play her, you can't do all those drama with her. You won't dare.
It doesn't sound like a smarter woman. It sounds like a woman picking a fight, right? That's what it sounds like. And she doesn't realize how aggressive she's coming off. She doesn't realize she's telling women the wrong thing, right? And so many women are out there nowadays saying, everything was a lie. This effing thing that's happening was a lie. I followed it for no reason. And you have women like this, on the other hand, that's still pushing it. And then I was talking to a live stream with guys, right? And they were saying, this thing can't last another 40 years. Well, from the looks of it, it's not stopping anytime soon. I don't know what's going on a woman like this, thinking it's cool to challenge men. One thing I do know, that's not happening with me. And I had to leave for greener pastures for it. And the reason why I left, because there's definitely more to life than that.